Hey, I'm Levi Anderson, and this is Stewards of Mystery, the channel called Stewards of Mystery, and this channel is really about talking about God and God's words and the mystery of His teachings and the mystery of what the Bible really means. It says stewards, as we are. I'm a steward. I am a steward of a mystery. I'm here to fulfill the mystery of the Bible, and I read the Bible a lot and this is going to be called keeping your area clean. Now, what that pretty much means is when you keep your area clean, not only do you want to keep your room clean, organized, you want to keep all idols, satanic things away from you. Okay? And what you have to do is keep away all idols. Now, an idol is a thing you worship. It can be two things. Um, idle hands. Have you ever heard of idle hands? Well, idle hands. It's pretty much there's two things an idol means. One is that this is pretty serious important. Is an idol can be a TV, an Xbox computer. It can be anything, but serious idols could be statues. Now, back then in the Bible days, there's these people who used to worship statues. There was a demon called Daemon. It's Greek, and the Daemon, and not only Daemon, it was Zeus. It was Greek philosophers. It was Zeus. It was all these other Greek people. They used to be really, really bad as in devilish. They made the people worship them, or else they kill you. They put curses on your family. And these people used to build statues into gold or silver or something like that, and put babies and either burn them alive or stab them or spill the blood out of the babies. That was an idol. They worshipped it. Now, today, an idol can be a moonstone, a rock, a moon rock. Um, it can be a statue. Um, I know these people, I'm not going to say their names aloud, but there's these people that live right across from us who have a statue of, I think, was it a wine bottle? My friend Linda was telling them that that is an idol. And believe it or not, demons can curse you on anything. They can do anything. And what happened was that statue, um, Linda confronted them about that statue, about the wine bottle. It was a statue of a wine bottle. It was an idol. Linda confronted them about it, and when you confront somebody, you either have to take it back, or you either have to throw it away or burn it or something. They did not. And guess what happened to them? They aged 10 years in 1 month. So think of this. They were like 60 years old. They're now 70 in age. Now, they're not literally 70 years old, but they look like they're 70. They aged in 1 month. That's what demons can do to you. Demons put a curse on them for not getting rid of that statue. And they are forced to go to a retirement home. I'm not going to say their names. But that's what they can do. Now, one time that happened to me was a poltergeist. And what happened was there was a, so we have an Xbox. My brother has an Xbox he plays, and that is an idol. Now an idol. You can make something an idol. And these are the kind of idols where you worship a machine. And this is what he worshipped. Well, one night I was laying in bed, and I turned on our fan, and there was a fork in our fan. A demon put a fork on our fan. And this is what I say, keep your area clean. Because you don't keep idols out of your house. You don't keep idols out of your area. They will do weird things. Age you 10 years. Put a fork in your fan. They can write satanic symbols on the wall. 666 eyes. What happened today was we have a friend of ours named Shay. She is pregnant. Well, my mom got this moon rock. And a moon rock was made by the Chinese. And what it does is they pull up if you're pregnant, the moon rock, you hang it over their belly button where the baby is, and you hold your hand steady. And the moon rock, it's a necklace kind of thing, and it's a blue neon. It's a blue neon thing. And if you were to see it, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But the dangers of rocks like that can cause curses. How it works is the way it works is you put it on your fingers, on your fingertips, and you hold your hand steady like this, and you hang it over the belly button. And if the moon rock goes side to side, it's a boy. If it goes around the belly button, it's a girl. Now what happened was I was keeping my hand steady. All of a sudden we saw the moon rock spinning around. It wasn't me. It was a demon making the moon rock do that. It was a demon. I was telling Mom it was a witchcraft, sign of witchcraft. Now witchcrafts are everywhere. They can be Ouija boarding, moon rocks, crystals. They can be anything. You've just got to make it as witchcraft. But what happened was the moon rock was going around the belly button, and I'm guessing it's a girl, but I was telling Mom it's a demon. After that, I said we should pray, or my mom said we gotta pray to make the curse go away, because that demon, could make the baby mentally retarded. It can make it be disfigured. And I said, let's pray for that curse to go away, and the curse went. But the point of this is that demons can really just look inside and see the baby, if it's a boy or girl, and make it do that. Now, if it was a boy, it would have made it go side to side. But the thing is, moon rocks predict, like psychics do. They predict the future. They predict exactly what the moon rock is. I say, keep your area clean, or weird things will happen to you. Now, that's pretty much the signs of witchcraft. It says in the Bible, you have to, when you're preaching, you cannot just talk about devil and satanic things. You have to talk about Jesus things. And in my other videos of the Stewards of the Mystery, I will be reading Matthew 5. But this is the dangers of witchcraft and keeping your area clean. That's pretty much it for it, or that's it, because there's none to it. All you have to do is get a Ouija board, play with the Ouija board. You're cursed. Now it says in the Bible where there's these doorways. Doorways can lead either to heaven or hell. You let doors open into your life. You let demons in your life, but you want to let Jesus in your life. You want to let Jesus Christ be in your life instead of demons do. The only problem is there's many doors to letting demons in your life, but there's only one door to letting God in your life, and that's door. See, God has answers for you. God has called you. He's called you. But have you answered the call yet? Have you answered the call? My mission on this life is to teach people. He's called me and I've answered. I want to be godly-like. I want to be holy-like. I want to walk on water. See, it says, you get confronted in Jesus and you memorize Matthew 5:7. Jesus is teaching, because in Matthew 5-7, if you were to read it, Jesus is he's on a mountain preaching to his multitudes of people in a multitude, and he's preaching to the people. It starts out, blessed are the poor in spirits, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. In Matthew 5, it starts out in Matthew 5, ends in 7, and it ends by him saying, don't be like unto the foolish man, for he has built a house upon the sand, and the rains descended, and the floods came, and the wind blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And it came to pass that Jesus had ended these sayings, for the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he has taught them one, and not as the Pharisees. I think it goes like that. But Jesus' promise that if you memorize Matthew 5:7, and you get confronted, if you learn it, he will manifest himself to you, not into you. He will walk up to you, and he will tell you something. He will walk up to you. The Jesus Christ, the man who walked on water, he healed the blind, healed the sick, healed heal leprosy people. He has raised the dead, and he will come up to you, and he has calmed the storms and the winds, and he will come up to you. Him himself will manifest to you. He will come up to you. I'm serious. He will come up to you like a person, like how a person will walk up to you and say something, just like Jesus Christ will. Not a Jesus Christ, the man, the Jesus Christ, who walked on water, healed the sick, will walk up to you anytime you need him. Anytime. That's a pretty good promise. Now, on this earth, we can't have superpowers just like him. We can heal the sick. We can heal the sick. We can cast out demons just like Jesus did. A story in the Bible where Jesus cast out demons of a man named Legion. And what happened was Legion was a very dangerous man. Legion, when he was possessed by demons, he killed people. He hurt people. And when he saw Jesus, the demon said, Jesus, the Son of the High King God, do not send us into the abyss. And then Jesus said, what is your name? They answered, Legion. Well, a legion, that wasn't his name, but a legion is a army of demons, and it was legion. It was an army of demons inside of him, and he cast them out into pigs, and the pigs, and the pigs, and the pigs, what happened? Oh, they ran off a cliff and into the ocean, or into the lake, to the Red Sea. But if you try casting out demons, it says in the Bible, Matthew, I think 6, first cast out the beam out of first cast out the mote out of your eye, and then thou shalt see clearly to cast out the beam out of thy brother's eye. It means you have to cast out the mote out of your own eye before you can cast out beams out of your brother's eye or other people's eye. It means you got to cast out your demons inside of you before you can cast out other demons. Now, a story in the Bible is where these 7 Jews walked into a house with a possessed man, and they tried to cast out demons, and the demons answered, I know Paul, I know Jesus, but who are you? And then that demon attacked them. They ran out wounded and naked because they had the mote out of thine own eye. They couldn't cast out demons before. They have to get the mote out of thine own eye. You can be a Christian, you can be a Jew, and you cannot cast out demons. You have to get for confronting the Lord, because the demon said, I know Paul. And at that time, Paul was casting out demons just like Jesus did. And they said, I know Paul, I know Jesus, but who are you? They said that. He said, who are you? Because this man was possessed, and he said, I know Paul, I know Jesus, but who are you? And I don't know what the 7 Jews answered, but that demon attacked the 7 Jews. That one man and the demons attacked the 7 Jews. They came out wounded and naked. He ripped the clothes off of them. I mean, the demon attacked them brutally because they had the beam in their own eye. They did not see clearly to cast out the beam out of their eye. But first you have to cast out the beam out of thy own eye before you cast out the beam out of thy brother's eye. It'll say that on Matthew, I think, 6 or 7 or 5. Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you, and I will be doing more videos about Matthew 5.